All right, we're here with Alan Kozak today. We are gonna, he's gonna take us through his whole dairy operation. Super excited to learn about just the whole process from them being little calves and milking and all that stuff, and whatever else you're gonna teach us today. So we're all really pumped, and we're pumped for the boys. As rainy as it is.
Yeah.
Wet one.
It's a wet one.
With Bunker Hill Cheese.
Oh man, it was basically, so my wife went to the Arnold Classic in Columbus, like in March I think, and you know, she was there and she went to the expo and they were there. Someone told her about them. She's like, because they knew that we follow like a low carb diet,
right? And
so they said, hey, I know you love, you know, this stuff, you should check out this booth, they got some cheese crisps. She checks it out, she loves it. She brings back like 5 bags, and I eat it when she gets home, and I'm just like, this is amazing.
Right.
So we kind of like helped introduce them to like the low carb ketogenic community.
Right.
And it's a great product for us, you know, because cheese and protein and fat is basically it.
Right.
So now we're here with the boys because we homeschool, so we're spending some time with them. We're checking out the farm. We're seeing how the whole process is. So it becomes an awesome thing when we can use this trip not only as kind of like an extended field trip. This is my whole purpose in life, is just to help. For us, we want to help families get healthy, and get fit, but do it in a way that obviously is not forcing the kids to eat a certain way, keeping their autonomy. So it's a whole package with us. Like, what we're trying to hopefully lead a movement of people that are focused on having a better relationship with the family, being with the family, spending time with it. You don't see that crap, and you just don't see it. It's sad. So spending time with our boys, how we eat with them, how we practically do this in a way that it's not like really restrictive or just inconvenient.
Right.
There is a lack of convenience with the way we eat because a lot of packaged food is not acceptable for us. So a lot of the stuff we have to cook all the time, we have to prepare food, but I don't mind that at all.
That's so interesting. Do you know anything about me?
No. No. Tell me.
It's like you're preaching to the choir.
I love it.
I mean, I'm not at where you are, but I'm 56.
Okay.
And I'll give you the short version, but about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, there's a little bit of preamble there, but I started CrossFit.
Oh, awesome.
Okay. So I wasn't getting any, but I wasn't really feel like I was improving. I was trying to lose weight. I was starving myself not losing weight. And I said to Pete, the trainer, I asked him, he said, well, what do you eat? I'm like, well, breakfast sandwich and sandwich for lunch and oatmeal and Cheerios. And man, he says, no wheat, pretty much no carbs try for 2 weeks.
Okay.
So about 2 days. I said, Pete, I'm dying.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry. What am I gonna eat? He said eggs. And I was eating egg whites and all that stuff. And my cholesterol was high. It was 190.
Oh, wow.
So I went and I started just eggs. I eat 6 at a time, the whole egg.
Oh, that's the best.
Fried in butter with some bacon.
Oh, that's the best, man.
So,
that was our whole first several months, man. Yeah. Just a bunch of eggs and sausage and bacon.
You asked about bacon this morning. We have our own, well, we had someone raise a pig for us. But anyway, and it just melted away. I went from I don't know, I was afraid to get on the scale. I was mid 180s. Okay. And I went down to, the lowest I was like 165. Okay. But I'm like 170 now. Okay. And I just eat, and I eat some carbs, but a little bit of bread. I eat some, I don't know, like the convenience thing, some wheat thins with peanut butter and honey. Yeah, it's a convenience thing. I try to eat some sweet potatoes once in a while. Oh, you know what? At Roadie's, you got to try these Simple Mills crackers that they have, that they're made with cheese and almond flour. So instead of having the wheat, you can have, and the boys love them. Yeah. The boys love them. If you want to eat right, you have to have a lot of money and hire someone to do it for you, or go buy stuff, you know, go to Whole Foods or wherever, somewhere, and just buy stuff where you can buy it. There are places out there, and the closer you are to a big city, the more that's available.
Oh, yeah,
like in Millersburg, it's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to
I was surprised though with roadies, like all the stuff that the manager over there has done. They got like a bunch of really good low carb friendly stuff.
But I mean, an instant
oh,
meal.
Yeah,
so the salad bar is about it. I mean, that other side is no good. So anyway, you know, either that or going to have to cook yourself. And my wife and my daughter love to cook. They cook. They know we take care of them. I mean, that's they don't fear. I mean, obviously they don't fear us.
Leave me alone.
We milk them so that when they have a calf, then they milk for about 10 months, generally, and then so theoretically they'd have a calf every year. They'd have a calf every year.
Malachi and Isaac.
And those are all those are their sires.
Oh, okay. You guys. Good job, guys.
Put the sire's name on the tag.
Getting busy.
So we know. When I went to Penn State, and when I graduated, there were about 250,000 dairy farmers. Now there are less than 40,000.
Yeah, I believe it.
And so 40,000, and 3% of those farms, so 1,200 farms, dairy farms, produce half of the milk.
Yeah, it's just, was it all consolidation, right? That's all they did was just keep consolidating?
Well, it's same as hogs and chickens and everything. Just the way that's oil and...
Didn't you say a while ago too, something like 80% of the milk in the country comes from a very small amount of farms too?
Oh yeah, well half of it comes from 3%.
Yeah.
So 80, that's
the Pareto principle,
I would say 80% comes from 10.
Yeah.
Something like that. And you know, we're not one of them.
No.
We might be one of the 10%, but we're not one of the 3%, I guarantee you that. I would safely say that 90% of the dairy cattle in the U.S., it might be more than that, but 90, it has to be close to that. 80 to 95, never touch a blade of grass.
Really?
Touch. I mean, they don't get out. They're
in
on
a
concrete,
pen.
they're on sawdust, they're on straw, they're on a dirt lot. I mean, I can show you pictures in magazines like of Western dairies, and it's even I might rain on somebody's parade. There's more consolidation in the organic milk production than in conventional.
Huddled together when we got here, so it's better for them to be in here. Yeah.
The thing what you could do with grass-fed is you could feed them just grass. It would be stored grass, you know, or dry grass or whatever. The challenge, in my opinion, and you know, I have some friends that have tried it, is the market just isn't willing to pay the premium for grass-fed milk. Cows give like a third as much milk. All I know about it is, for legal pasteurization, I think this is right, milk has to be like 161 degrees.
And they can do 150, right? They're allowed to do 150 or so, or 140, a little bit less, so that there's a little bit more bacteria.
What they told me it was 144 degrees.
144, yeah.
But then it's not, and I don't think they even have to do that, because then it's still not legally pasteurized. Then it becomes raw milk cheese.
Okay.
And the purist would say it's not raw
milk
milk cheese. They would say it's not.
You
might as well have cooked it, because you almost did. But I read online somewhere they talk about thermalizing cheese. And if you're going to make raw milk cheese, you should make it right away, out of the cow, boom. Because even just in 24 hours, stuff changes. And then when you thermalize it, when you heat it up to 144 degrees, you change it some that actually makes it better than if it was raw.
Oh,
so
yeah,
if you're going to do
exactly.
it, you're going to raw milk right away, fresh, boom. I mean, there's people that run it right out of here, don't even cool it right into a vat and make cheese. I would assume that's ideal.
Yeah, yeah.
But once it sits around, you're almost better off thermalizing is what they said, and it does. I should know better.
Which is, I know we do thermalize it.
But it's 144. They take it to 144, so it's not legally pasteurized. And for me, the raw milk, it was Jersey fresh, and now it's raw. And then they went to raw milk, which was heated only to 144 degrees. And the flavor develops so much quicker, and I think it's better.
Oh.
Put two of them in there. That's how milk the cow. Feel it?
Yeah, it's like squeezing.
Yeah. Plus it sucks on, like, same as you suck on a straw. When you suck on a straw and you suck the milk up out of the glass, well, this pulls it out of the cow.
You want to take it out?
Put on my nose.
Milking my finger.
Yeah.
It's actually flooding my finger.
All right, so we just spent the morning with Alan Kozak here in somewhere close to Millersburg. I don't know exactly where, but beautiful, beautiful farm. Jersey cows everywhere. We just saw a few calves, one that was born pretty much in the last 12 hours.
Yep.
We got to talk about a lot of interesting subjects like, you know, raw versus pasteurized, and even the difference between different raw regulations for raw milk and raw dairy. And we talked about a bunch of this stuff, and the boys got to see this whole process. And so it's just really cool to be able to connect with what we consume, the food that we consume, whether it's Dean lost his boots. Desmond's outside playing with cats or,
Yeah, he's the
or
animal
some sort of animal. They now know him by name.
Cats are closed.
They call him Incantu,
The cats
which
are close.
means he who is kind to animals, and in turn, animals are kind back to him.
Okay.
That's from something about Mary. So yeah, this
So
is
yeah,
just
this has been great.
been awesome. Yeah, really, really cool time.
Did you
The
save
weather
your
is
finger?
not cooperating too much, but
That's okay.
it's
Well,
okay.
We're getting through. Did you like the farm? You liked it?